Yo, how's it going? Oh, here's an update about this whole weight loss. To be honest, I would say how I feel it's a bit slow. Like, slower than how I remembered when I was losing my weight back in 2015. I was literally losing almost like a kilo a day, right? I was just shedding it like anything. But yeah, it's just not happening for me that way this time around. In the past couple of weeks, it's been a bit of a roller coaster with my weight, right? So when I was like, after the last video that I made, I dropped down to 131, and I was like, sweet. And then I kind of got a bit lazy with making the update, and I didn't make the update video. And then what happened? I was a bit too happy, and then I did kind of relax a little bit, but I didn't really go mad like with my food, right? I didn't go like straight to McDonald's, just buy like double meal, whatever, this and that, and just pig out. And all I remember having was a Starbucks coffee, right? So then the next week I was like, okay, sweet, I'm gonna bet you're gonna be losing more weight because I had this coffee and all that stuff. Then it suddenly says that I'm like 137. I'm like, 137 kg from 131. What? And then I just couldn't think of what it was that I ate that got me to that point. Then I was just like, okay then, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start doing like a food diary thing, and I'm gonna do it on my Instagram. So now I'm one of these annoying Instagrammers that takes pictures of their food, and you know what, I'm not gonna bother with like how the food looks aesthetically and all that stuff, and trying to get the right angle and all this. I'm just gonna take a picture of the food that I'm eating. I'm just gonna use Snapseed, spruce it up a bit, and then put some text on it, chuck it out there, and put it onto my Instagram. So I'm not there to get likes or anything like that. I'm not doing it for like anyone's pleasure or anything. It's just for me as my own sort of diary type thing. And Instagram is just easier just to post it on and all that stuff. And like, you would wonder why I would put it online rather than just keep it on like some sort of notebook or something like that, like Apple Notes or whatever it is, like that on my iPhone. But I found that putting it on here, it's been more helpful. So like my cousins, my cousin-in-law actually, he's offered to help me out, like try and build up a diet plan that I can, if I'm going a bit too crazy. He tells me I'm going a bit too crazy sometimes. One of my other cousins in France, if I do pig out on something that I'm not going to have, he's going to be the first one that tells me, oi, what you doing? Like, he starts taking a mickey out of me, man. But so far, like, doing this Instagram thing, it's been pretty helpful. Also, I did forget to mention another cousin of mine recommended me another Instagrammer that actually, they deal with sort of meal preps and stuff like that. And that's also been a little bit more helpful because that's kind of inspired me to do some pickling. Like keeping like some pickled like vegetables and stuff like that. So like if I get hungry, rather than picking up something that I shouldn't be eating, I'll go pick up some like a pickled vegetable. Like I pickled carrots. I've pickled carrots. I've pickled cucumbers, leeks. I've pickled pineapple. That's all so far, and I want to pickle mangoes, but I'm doing it sort of like the Mauritian style, which it's a bit more spicy. So so far that's been going pretty well. As I've said, doing this Instagram thing, it's been pretty helpful for me for my weight loss, right? So it helps me remember what I've eaten, and then others can sort of egg me on, help me out if I'm doing something wrong, tell me if I'm doing something wrong. It's been a good thing. I started doing that because I went to 137, right? Then what happened? I was just like, man. So then I started going. I went back to basics to doing what I was doing, and I managed to reduce myself. I brought myself back down to 131, but then I was like, okay, I made another video where I was just gonna say, oh, I basically maintain. But then I would drop down to 130, and I was like, sweet. And then so I scrapped the other video, and I'm filming now. Also, my body fat percentage is down. So I started at 40 when I started this whole thing, and it's been going down slowly, right? And at this point right now, I am at 36% body fat. So that's good. I've started to do more walks. I still haven't started swimming yet. My cousin in France is going to get upset about me. But yeah, I'm definitely going to do that. I need to research that. But the only problem is getting around to doing all these things, because I'm trying to get my house ready, because I've got a second child on the way. We're in the 9th month, so like that baby's gonna pop out anytime soon. So I'm just trying to make sure that the house is ready and that we've got all our stuff ready for when it happens, and then yeah, that's pretty much it. So what do I need to do at this point? Just maintain, keep doing my diet, keep Instagramming, keep doing YouTube, putting out these videos. I was increase my exercise levels. I have started walking, but I do need to do more walks, and I do need to research about swimming, like taking up swimming. At my old gym that I used to go to, they used to have a swimming pool, so it would have been easy, but because of COVID, the gym closed down. I no longer have that like sort of easy facility to go swimming. The only thing that I need to do after this now is after like checking out about the swimming thing, I need to look into collagen, food that have collagen in it, like tomatoes, all that stuff, because I don't want to become one of those dudes, or one of those people that has that like excess skin from losing weight. So I want to this is going gradually, so maybe if I keep sort of trying to find a way to tighten up the skin, all that stuff, there's a cream that that pregnant ladies use actually. So after they've given birth, so after they've they have all like their stretch marks and all that stuff, and the skin is loose, right? So these girls, they have a cream that they apply it and it tightens up the skin. So I'm gonna try and figure out what that is. But the main point is to eat more food that has collagen in it. So collagen is basically the thing in our skin that basically keeps us youthful, right? So it keeps the spring in our skin. So yeah, if you want to stay youthful for longer, eat more tomatoes and, well, just that pretty much. Increase my exercise. That is pretty much it. So yeah, thank you for sticking around, and I'll catch you on the next video. See ya.